Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is part 2 of the weekly diecast haul. That was in part 1. Really good haul, some really great cars, and yeah, let's get into it. Starting off with this new Maestro, this Ford Bronco in this dark green. Cool little car. I like this Ford Bronco. For a little Maestro, it's actually pretty nice looking. Rims actually fit the car, so it's not that bad. Has some front decals and rear decals. And yeah, this is a nice little Ford Bronco. One of our cheaper versions of it, but you know what? It's not that bad of a version of it. So I'm really glad to add this Bronco to the collection. So that's really cool. So, yeah, that's a nice little Ford Bronco. Really glad to add that to the collection. Next up, Matchbox moving parts, starting with the 2024 Chevy Blazer EV. It's a pretty cool little EV. Not the best one ever, but it's alright. Pretty neat little Blazer. Like the front grille, rims are fitted really well. The engine opens as well. You can see the inside of it. So yeah, it's a nice little casting. Can't go wrong. I like the way it looks. So yeah, it's a cool little Blazer. So that's really cool. So next up in the moving parts is a new moving parts in this new packaging, and it is the GMC Hummer EV. Not the biggest fan of this packaging because it has the car kind of out, but that's alright. So it's just the packaging, so. This is a pretty cool little Hummer EV. This opens up. You can see the inside, which is really cool. It's a nice little truck. Nice little Hummer. Hummer EV is pretty cool looking, even though I'm not the biggest fan of electric vehicles. So this is a pretty cool little truck. This is a cool version of it. So yeah, it looks really nice. I like the way it looks. And yeah, it's a pretty cool little new Matchbox. So that's a nice new Hummer to add to the collection. Next up, from the 70th Special Edition set from last year's the 2020 C8 Corvette. Always cool to get new C8 Corvette. I like this casting a lot. Pretty cool car. Like those rims. Paint scheme's not the best ever, but not that bad. This opens up, you can see the engine. So yeah, this is a really cool car. I love the C8 Corvette. This is a nice one to add to the collection. It looks really cool. Like how it, like the paint scheme actually fits it pretty well. So it has a front and rear decals, just is all you really need. It doesn't close all the way, but that's alright. Still pretty cool Corvette. So that's a cool C8 Corvette. I'm glad to find that one. That's it for Matchbox. Next up is some Hot Wheels, starting with the Dune Crusher. Okay, a little fancy off-road truck. I like the way it looks. It's a pretty cool car. The front end's pretty cool looking. The rims are okay. But it's a pretty cool little beige truck. I like the way it looks. So not too bad. So that's a nice little car. Next up is another fantasy casting, which is a new one, the Punk Rod. Cool little car. I like the way it looks. Those rims in the back aren't the best rims ever, but it's okay. It has that orange windshield, which isn't the coolest thing ever, but it's not that bad of a casting. It looks like a pretty cool supercar. That's why I got it. So this looks really cool. So I thought it'd be a cool car to add to the collection. I like these fantasy supercars, and this one's just a cool one to add. So that's really cool. Next up is the Mad Manga and a police delivery. Really cool little car. I love the Mad Manga. This police delivery one is probably one of my favorites now in my collection. Love that police delivery. The front end of these cars were always cool, and the rear end with these big exhaust. And I like the red rims on it. This is a cool little Mad Mango. This has always been a cool casting to collect. So, really cool to have this and add it to the collection. This is a really awesome looking car. So, this is awesome. Really gotta find it, and yeah, that's a cool one. Next up, it's the 84 Pontiac Firebird in white. Pretty neat little version of this casting. The first came in blue for this year, and now it's in white. I like the white one a little bit more. Pretty cool little car. Has a little Firebird flaming chicken right there. No rear decals, but that side decal is actually pretty nice on it. So, decent little Firebird, 80s little Firebird. So, it's a pretty cool little car. I like the way it looks. So yeah, it's a neat little car. So that's pretty cool. Next up is a 47 Chevy Fleetline police delivery. Always a cool little Chevy car from the 40s. I love the way this car looks. The blackout rims right there. The police delivery is really awesome. No front decals or rear, but that police delivery on it's pretty cool. So, always cool to see a delivery like that. So, pretty neat little casting. Like the way it looks. So, it's a pretty cool car. Gotta add this to the collection. So, yeah, that's awesome. Next up is the GMC Hummer EV in green. Always cool to find another version of this casting. It's a pretty nice little casting, even though I'm not the biggest EV fan. Rims are pretty cool. Love that front end. You can see the inside of this one. So, it's the same casting like I had before, so cool to get another version of it. It has rear and front decals, which is all you need. Just a cool little Hummer EV. So, not that bad. It's pretty cool looking. So, I'm glad to find this one. And, yeah, pretty cool little casting. Next up is a different variant of it, because it's from the Barbie movie, and that is another 2024 GMC Hummer EV. This one is a little different than the regular version. Has both of its tops taken off, but it has a cover on its of the trunk of the bed. So, still pretty cool version of it too. I like the way it looks. Rims are pretty cool. The paint scheme isn't my favorite, but still a pretty cool car. Has a front decal and rear decal, which is all you need. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Nice little Hummer EV. So that's awesome. The last mainline Hot Wheel is the Porsche 935. Cool to finally get another new version of this. It's been a while since I got one. Really cool Porsche. Love that front end. Rims fitted pretty cool. It's a 75th anniversary for the... Last year was the 75th anniversary of Porsche. It's Porsche on the back. And spoiler. Just a cool little Porsche. Love the way it looks. So yeah, that's just a cool car to add to the collection. Really like it. And yeah, that's just cool. Gotta add this to the collection. And yeah, that's an awesome car. So that's really awesome. Next up are these poster cars I got. I got 3 of them, starting with the Lamborghini Countach LP1 804. These poster cars are really cool. I found them on Amazon for not that bad of a price, and I thought I should get a few of these because I thought it was really cool looking. So yeah, these are cool little cars. And this first one's really cool, this little Porsche. That Porsche Lamborghini Countach looks really nice. Has that really nice interior. That really nice rear decal. Just a cool little car. Love the way it looks. So really glad I had just Lamborghini Countach to my collection. Looks really cool. Love the way it looks. And yeah. Pretty cool little poster car. Really glad to have this in the collection. So that's really cool. Next up is another poster car. This one's the Aston Martin Valkyrie. Another cool one to find. These poster cars are so cool. To find these. So this one's really cool as well. This Valkyrie is just awesome. You can see the bottom right there. It's the way it looks. It's just a cool car. Love the way this car looks. Rear end's really cool looking. Just an awesome car. Really finally have a Valkyrie in my collection. Really awesome car. These poster cars are really cool. So glad to have a few of them. This one's just another really cool addition to add. So this Valkyrie is just awesome. So glad to add that to the collection. And the final one I found is the the Bugatti Chiron Super Sport. This is a really cool one to find. Bugatti's really awesome car brand, and happy to find this one too. So yeah, this one's really cool too. Love the way it looks. That rear end, which is awesome. The side view of it's really cool, and this that front end, it's just really cool. Just a cool Bugatti Super Sport. Chiron Super Sport. So really glad to add this to the collection as well. Just a cool looking Bugatti. So this is an awesome car as well. So these poster cars are really cool. I'll definitely get some more in the future. But the first two I got are just really cool. This Bugatti is definitely my favorite, so that's awesome. The last thing I found are these Skybusters. They're space related, starting with the SpaceX Dragon capsule. These are just cool. I had to get these just because how much I love space related stuff. Comes with this thing. Here it is. Cool little spacecraft and stuff. It comes off in space, which is pretty cool. But this thing is really cool looking. Little capsule and stuff. This is one that takes astronauts up here in the U.S. that SpaceX does. So that's just really cool. So I'm glad to find that. And last up is the SpaceX Starship. Comes with this one. So this one's really cool too. Just a little rocket. It comes with a base right here, which is pretty cool. So that's just really cool. So that's pretty awesome. So that's all I found this week. Pretty cool haul. Some cool stuff. And yeah, this is a pretty nice haul. So I hope you guys like this video. And yeah, if you want more videos like this, please subscribe to the notification bell. And like I said, should be updating the channel next week. And yeah, thanks for watching these videos. I love support for this channel, and yeah, hope you guys have a good day, and see you guys in the next video. I'll talk to you guys next time.